Arthur Kayser, Kian Kostler, Rishan Kostler, Zane Williams, Harry Reid, Jack Gillett, George Beck, Lenny Dorrington, Henry Perrin, Jack Hudson, Warren Atkins, Max Thompson, Jensen King, Ollie Garlinge, Roman Takata, Harrison Parkin, Thomas Gulliver and Ethan Copland. So they make up your Rotex Inter final. Zane Williams, Lenny Dorrington, they're the front-placed novice drivers. They've done really well to get 14th and 18th respectively. Warren Atkins in 22 as well is a novice driver. So good luck to all these guys in this race now. This is your Rotax Inters. Elijah West has been at the front all day. He starts at the front in this one. Are we going to get a clean, straight off start? Lights go out and away we go. And it is Elijah West who's held that lead from Marley Fisher and Harvey Ball, Ben Hunt, as they go through turns 1 and 2, which is the Haynes Loop. Come back round into the left-hander, which is Johnny's, down into the Wingers dip. Everybody through safely this time, that's good. Some different track lines being used there, especially from the 11 car of Ollie Garlinge. He had a different line to everybody else. Hopefully he made it work and gained himself a place. But Elijah West out front from Marley Fisher, Harvey Ball, as they come through the bus stop, up into Wingers, Herpington Midget, then down into Clymer. Again, we're losing the sunlight now. So, I prefer to the screen a bit more, but still we've got the vantage point of all the cars out on track, which I love. So Elijah West will come across the start-finish line in front from Marley Fisher. Ben Hunt up into third from Harley Ball, Oliver Dan, Louis Lavelle, Jack Daniels, Max Smith, Kian Kostler and Zane Williams, who has gained a few places, up from 14th into the top 10. With that novice play, he's done exceptionally well to get himself up into that top 10 so early on. The guys all circumnavigate Haynes Loop before Johnny's down into Wingers. That's Elijah West on screen. So we'll just concentrate as all the guys come through the bus stop. Taking a little bit of curb, not too much from these guys. As they come through, they'll touch that curb, and that's the angle on midgets at the top before they drop down into Clymer. Try and see as many of those cars come through there as we can. Back down to the home straight, where we will see Elijah West from Marley Fisher. Ben Hunt still holding third from Harvey Ball. Louis Lavelle moves up into fifth from Oliver Dan, Jack Daniels, Max Smith, Kian Kostler and Zane Williams, and Jensen King in that novice 14 plate. He might well have moved up a few places as well. Freya Bond there in 11th. So concentrating on our guys out front just for the moment. That's the 81 car of Marley Fisher in second. That's Elijah West out front there that you can see. Everyone comes through. Again, just a little bit of curb as they come through, keeping it nice and tight through the bus stop. Elijah West really dominating today. He's been exceptional all day. He's bossed it from the front, driven really well. Even in the wet, he goes into Haynes Loop in the lead from Marley Fisher, Ben Hunt, Louis Lavelle, Harvey Ball. That's still our top 5, and there is a bit of a battle developing behind, which we're just seeing on screen there. So that's a little bit further down. That's the 12 car, I think, there of Kian Kostler. So that's the battle there for like 7th through till 10th or 11th. Quite a close little battle that we've got down in the middle of the track there. There's not much happening with the front guys, so we'll try and concentrate if we can on what's going on in the middle order. There's a bit more of a bit race, a bit more things going on. There we go, that's that middle pack there from the 61 of Max Smith back through Kian Kostler, Zane Williams. That little battle and a good move up the inside there from the 38, is that the 38 car? But back under my nose in the 12, the 12 car was the big winner there. They came through under my nose. A really good battle that we've got there in that middle order. Still out front you've got Elijah West from Marley Fisher, from Ben Hunt, Louis Lavelle, Harvey Ball, Oliver Dan, Jack Daniels, Kian Kostler, Max Smith and Freya Bond. They make up the top 10. Nice move from the 23 car there with Louis Lavelle up the inside of the 53, which is Ben Hunt. And he gives that finger wag, let's go, let's chase, let's get work together, let's try and catch up the guys in front. That's what you want to be doing. Wheeling everybody else. Out front, Elijah West has some fresh air as he comes under my nose. He is at 1.3 seconds ahead of second place. Louis Lavelle has moved up into third place from Ben Hunt, Harvey Ball, Oliver Dan, Jack Daniels, Kian Kostler, Max Smith and Zane Williams. That's still our top 10. And again, things just calming down a tiny bit. A little battle that we had in that middle order there. We can see the 53 of Ben Hunt. Still points on to battle for the 23 Louis Lavelle there. So that's the third and fourth Third and fourth battle. See the 40 car of Harvey Ball. So this is a nice little battle that we got just behind the leading pack. So they come round. Elijah West has got first, wrapped up at the moment. Marley Fisher the same for second, but the battle for third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, that's a really intense one at the minute with those 5 carts all looking. And then behind them there's another run of 4 carts from 8th through till 12th, which is Kian Costler, Max Smith, Zane Williams. There's a real battle going on there as well, just for those minor placings within that top 10 spot. But Elijah West will let him race away out front with Marley Fisher. First and second carts, they've got fresh air. They're in their own little races. We've got to concentrate and focus on what they're doing. They are going to catch up with a couple of back markers as the race develops, I think. I forgot my thumb, then it's that thumb. So as Elijah comes under my nose, he's catching up with the 55 car of Roman Takata at the back. But that battle there between 23, 53, 40, 24, that's a really good battle. Louis Laval, Ben Hunt, Harvey Ball, Oliver Dan, Jack Daniels. That's a really good battle that we've got developing there, which is essentially for the third place in the race. So that is what we will keep our focus on for the minute. Louis Laval just holding it with that distinctive helmet that he's got. He's holding on to that third place at the minute. That 55 car, that is our back marker, Roman Takata. They've all got to circumnavigate him. They'll hopefully see some blue flashing lights and flags, which will just indicate to him that the front runners are coming up to overtake him. So the front 2 have got past him. There is a back marker, Roman Takata. He is still kind of holding that third spot with the third place guys chasing him down, and it's still, as they come over that start finish line, Louis Laval, Ben Hunt, Harvey Ball, Oliver Dan, Jack Daniels. That's a real race developing, and I just hope that Roman Takata is getting that blue flag so he knows just to move off the racing line, just to allow the guys through, and he's done that. Will he just come off the gas a little bit? Oh, he's still in the mix as they go into Winger's Dip. He's just maybe got in the way of a couple of Oliver Dan, Jack Daniels, maybe there. Just slowing them up a little bit as that pack fights for third. First is looking Elijah West. He's his to lose. He's in control. He's out front. He's a good 3-4 seconds now ahead of Marley Fisher as he comes across the start-finish line. Marley Fisher. We're looking at the battle there. Louis Laval for third. There's a 3-second gap between first and second, and then there is a 3-second gap back to Louis Laval, Ben Hunt, Harvey Ball, Oliver Dan, Jack Daniels in that fight for third. So that is a really good race developing for that third place position. Little move there up the inside and a bit of movement. Yeah, good overtake. I think that was the 24 of Oliver Dan, just gained a position coming out of Haynes Loop there through Johnny's down into the Winger's Dip. So the 40 and 53 there, nice and close. Ben Hunt, Oliver, Harvey Ball. They fight their way up into midgets, into that right-hander that drops them down into Climate. Another right-hander. Elijah West comes under my nose in front. And again, another nice overtake. Was that 40 on the 53 there, Harvey Ball on Ben Hunt. Got that position back, I think. Louis Laval, yeah, so Louis Laval's holding on to third at the moment from Harvey Ball, who's now the leading chase of that chase pack. Ben Hunt, Oliver Dan, Jack Daniels. That's the chasing pack behind Louis Laval for that third spot. So there's nearly a 4-second gap between first and second, which is Elijah West and Marley Fisher. And then we've got a 3-second gap back to Louis Laval. But that little chasing pack there, that's a real race developing for that bronze medal spot. As we go through, Oliver Dan 6th, Jack Daniels 7th, Zane Williams is holding on to 8th, and that novice plate's done really well. Kian Costler is in 9th, Arthur Kayser in 10th, Frader Bond 11, Rishan Costler from Max Smith, Warren Atkins in the novice plate, Jack Gillett, Jack Hudson, George Bett, Lenny Dorrington, Max Thompson and Jensen King. That takes us up to 20 with Harrison Parkin, Henry Perrin, Harry Reid and Charlie Dickinson bringing up the rear. But the battle that in this race is now is really for that third spot. There's a minute and a half plus the lap to go. Just keep in line, it's all getting a bit busy now. Elijah West still out front. They are going to start catching up to those back markers. And it's going to be, there's Louis Laval, so he's in third place from Harvey Ball there. Ben Hunt, 24 of Oliver Dan, just looking up the inside, looking to make a move through midgets. Elijah West comes under my nose. He's out front from Marley Fisher. He's holding on to that second place. About 5-second gap now, back to Louis Laval in third. Harvey Ball, Oliver Dan up into 5th from Ben Hunt, and then Jack Daniels. Those 5 drivers are all fighting for that third place on the podium. That is what is up for grabs at the moment. First and second is out of reach. First and second is Elijah West's and Marley Fisher's, as long as they don't make any mistakes. Nothing technical, nothing mechanical, nothing in the head. They've just got to hold on to that. Some nice battling going on down further down the order as well. You just pick up on the 14 cart there. Jensen King just made a nice move. Back down in the pack there, fighting away. But we are 30 seconds, so we're going to get 2 laps left of this race. Elijah West, penultimate lap here from Marley Fisher in second. The gap now is just coming up to 6 seconds. And then we've got a back marker in front of Louis Lavelle, so this could be interesting as they go through Haynes Loop. That marker essentially gets pushed over and out of the way by that chasing pack of 5 who are all still stuck together. There was the 11 cart, I think, of Ollie Garlinge. Fair play, got out of the way, did a nice wide line around Haynes Loop. Fair play, that was nice driving from him. From a novice driver, that's good to see. So that's the 3rd place cart of Louis Lavelle at the minute. He goes through the bus stop, up into midgets, and it will drop down into climate. So last lap board is out for our race leader, which is Elijah West, and Marley Fisher comfortable in 2nd place. I think those two are going to be stood on 1st and 2nd on the podium, but I'm not sure what is going to happen with 3rd. And I think the battling pack behind Louis Lavelle have almost given him a little bit of breathing space. Harvey Ball, Ben Hunt, Oliver Dan, Jack Daniels and Zane Williams. They've just given him a bit more of a gap there to be able to pull away. So that is there, the red, white and green helmet there of Louis Lavelle in 3rd place. He's holding on. That's our leader. So we have picked up the leader. So I will talk you through what is going on. To be honest, Louis Lavelle has got a bit of a space now in that 3rd place race. This is your race leader, Elijah West, deserves the camera as he comes across the start-finish line. He's dominated the race today, dominated the event. He's driven exceptionally well. He takes the win. 3rd place is still with Louis Lavelle, and it's going to be tight coming around the last corner. This is that pack coming into shot now, and it is Louis Lavelle who held his nerve in that 23 car to hold on to 3rd place from the brilliant Harvey Ball, Ben White, Oliver Dan, Jack Daniels. Fair play to all of them. That was a terrific race. Zane Williams